Good morning, Tush coming at you. Sunday, July the 20th, and just about 6:30 a.m. We're just getting ready to get packed up here and head up to another car show today. We're going up to Lindsay, Ontario, and we're going up to a show called Brits in the Park. So it's in Victoria Park in Lindsay. There's also another show going on at the same time on the main street in Lindsay. That's Kent Street, and they have a show going on called Classics on Kent. So that's all the muscle cars and the classic cars, etc. So it should be a good day today. Unfortunately, it's raining. What's new on the weekend? Anyway, we're going to have to wipe the cars down before we head out, but we'll get them cleaned up once we get to the show. We're actually taking two cars today. We're going to take the 62 TR4 and we're going to take the 80 TR8. I'm going to pilot the TR8, and Les, if you've seen Les on my channel before, Les is going to pilot the 62 TR4. And if you remember, when we built this car, we were calling this car the loaner car. This was for people that wanted to join in on the fun who didn't have a car of their own. So Les is going to be piloting the 62 TR4 up to Lindsay today. He's not driven a Triumph before, so this will be a new experience for him. We did a fit check for him in the car yesterday, make sure he was comfortable. Fortunately, he didn't get to drive it yesterday, but I told him to wear a small pair of shoes today so he can, activate the clutch and throttle or accelerator pedals. He's got pretty big feet. So anyway, we'll get these cars moved out of the garage and into the rain, or get the 62 moved out into the rain. We'll move the truck and the Sentra, the dailies, and put them on the street so we can get the cars out. Les is going to arrive about 6:45. We'll go gas up the cars, meet a few other people there, including a Lynn in the 74, is it? TR6, his fire restoration car that he's just recently got on the road, so he'll be joining us. And I think probably one or two others. All right, we'll see you there. All right, first stop is for gas. We have Nick joining us, the TR8, Les on the TR4, the Rusty Beauty himself, Lynn, in the TR6, and we got Sean, who's participating in the Classics on Kent event in his, what year is your Capri? 85 Capri RS. park over by the garbage can, or? Oh yeah. You got enough room for 6s? You probably have. Yeah, how about I park by that tree over there? Is that alright? All right, we made it to British Car Day. Cars are streaming in. Starts at 9 o'clock. We're just a little bit early. I think it's about 8:45. Gotta careful of the copyright here. I hear music in the background, so I'll probably just keep talking over it. Otherwise, we'll dub in some music afterwards. But anyway, cars are arriving. Got a nice spot under the trees here. Got TR6s, and the 8 is here. I'm gonna have another row of 6s here. Les is parked over with the TR3s. We'll go see him in a little bit. Bikes are going to be here as per usual around the middle of the park. So yeah, going to be a good day. Perfect weather and nice to have some shade. All right, so this is a rare occasion to actually see a Lynn polishing a car. So this is unusual. Should I get him to pop the hood to show off that nicely painted engine bay? Let's see if I can encourage him since he spent so much time on it. All right, I think the Queen's coming. At least the Queen of British Car Day here in Lindsay. I wonder if she'll stop and look at the TR8. No, right by, without a glance. All right, let's take a wander through the show, and we'll start with the TR6s since we're in the same area as the 8s. Apparently the 8s and the 6s are in the same judging class, which is interesting. And it looks like I might be the only wedge here, which is also interesting. But anyway, let's go through the line. All right, back from the show. Had a nice drive back. It's a little warm for Les. He's not used to these convertibles, but that's your first time in a Triumph, right? Driving solo.
No, I've never driven one.
Never driven one. Have you ever been in a convertible before?
No.
So never had a convertible. So lots of firsts crossed off of Les's list today. So what did you think of the TR4?
Great car.
Not bad, right?
Not bad at all.
For how she looks, drives pretty good. It's
a lot.
Yeah.
She drivability is a lot better than she looks for some folks. The steering's nice and tight. She doesn't sway. She doesn't wander. Brakes are nice. Nothing weird going on with the brakes. Engine sounds strong. Feels good pulling. Could even keep up with that 3.5 board out to 4.6.
Yeah, not quite.
Once in a while, ladies and gentlemen, I was pushing them like it
And
was
look,
in my Capri.
he even got a Chelsea bun to bring home with him. He's carrying it wrong. He's gonna have no toppings left on his Chelsea bun once it gets home, but those are awesome. Anyway, all right, I guess you can use the car again.
Eat the nuts in there, Dave.
All right, you are a nut. See you next time. All right, just coming up to 8 p.m. and it's definitely a little bit cooler out here, so we've come out to put the top up on the TR8. We did tuck the TR4 away in the garage. So once again, great show today. Always a great venue, Victoria Park in Lindsay. Nice to be parked on the grass in the park and with lots of shade trees. Today wasn't so hot. It's always nice to have some shade regardless, since you're outside all day, and then of course being in the cars for a little bit of over an hour, probably an hour and a half we were in the cars driving there and back. So always nice to have a little shade once you're in the park to relax. All right, that's it for now, guys. We'll put the tops up and we'll call it a day, and we'll get ready for the next show, which I believe will be in Port Perry, Ontario. That's called Brits on the Lake. So that'll be the next show we probably go to, where you'll see us. Probably Les will probably take the 4 again, I'm imagining, since he enjoyed his time today in the car. So I expect that this might be Les's new ride until he gets one of his own Triumphs to drive. All right, that's it for now, guys. We'll see you on the next video. And thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. See you then.